Hey, we're back. We're opening more doors. Let's get into it. Not sure how long I'll stream today. I do want to get out and get some golf in, but if the stream's going too good, the stream's just going too good. There's no option there. Goal today. I mean, it's same as any other day, right? To win. But let's see what we can do. First things first, we're gonna go to the outer room, see what we get out there, and hopefully it's good. Oh man, I do really appreciate the graphics here. Let me know how it is on your end. I might be able to mess with some settings. We've already got the letter from the time safe, so aside from protecting ourselves from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms, that's not really beneficial. But I think that adding classrooms to the draft pool can be beneficial because then we get to redraw our 3 door selections in classrooms. Um, I'm gonna go with classrooms. All right. I'm pretty sure this is already on, but we'll see here. We'll see if it turns it off or turns it on. Oh, okay. We got another one on now. So is that 3 on? Yeah. Look at us go. We got to find one more. Probably more than one more, but did we read these? I think we read these. Feel free to pause and read if you want, but I've definitely read these. And moving on. All right, back into the house. We could go left, we can go right, and we can go straight. I'm inclined to go either left or right because it's better to fill up one rank at a time. I'm thinking left because left is law. Yep, left is law. I feel like we're gonna go library and try to get some more uncommon rooms, and we're blessed with a treasure map. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Okay, so the 5th room on the right, on the east side. Nope, don't worry about that. That's just my alarm to go back to work, but I don't have work today, which is why I'm here. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Really should stop doing that. I'm gonna get a call from McDonald's one of these days. Uh, Not great options. We'll go classroom and then immediately backtrack to the entry hall and go right. Den, great one off the bat. It's got a good amount of doors. It's got a gem for us. Parlor, we'll get some more gems, hopefully. The gems are in a box with a false statement. The blue box is false. The white box is false. So if this one's true and that one's false, then the gems are in a box with a false statement, which means the gems are in this box. Aha! I know a thing or two because, well, I've played this game a lot. Gotta keep them doors. Gotta keep the doors. Let's do it this way. Boy. That's just lame. Storeroom, I guess. can't be afraid to draft some dead ends when they're not really going to help us much. And we got to see our guy, Reggie! Echo, turn Apollo back on. Yeah, that's another thing I have set up for work, so I don't have to worry about turning my light on and on all the time. But, backfires when it's a weekday and I don't have work. Drawing room would have been nice here. Ooh, no. No, I'm not supposed to do this. I'm supposed to go from the classroom so I can use the extra door. The drafting. No, I messed up. Oh, no. Oh, God. Ah. Guess I gotta go drawing room here just to salvage it. It's kind of a waste of the drafting room, to be honest. But oh well. Corridor, I mean... Like, what if I redraw and it gets worse? What happens then? Corridor. We're just gonna do it. Total waste of drafting room. We need to get back left over here and down. That'll work. That means that tomorrow we're gonna have even more hallways in our drafting pool. Secret passage, not helpful. Nook. Nook is good. I like Nook. Get a key. Another door. Courtyard. I like courtyard. We got a chest, and we have keys to open it, but I want to see if we can maybe hang on and eventually get the sledgehammer to just bust it open. Yeah, church. Take your tax. Closet. We got a dead end here anyway. It makes sense to me, and it gives us the key card. Not always, but this time, and another gem, which is great. Ha! Take your money this time. Yeah, see if you can. You can't. Ha! Blood from a stone doesn't work. Anyway. Well then. Spare room. And mail room. Sure, it's a dead end, but it'll put a package in the entry hall for us tomorrow. Thought that pencil was a key for a second. That would have been nice. Would have been really nice. You know, I own this place. I should just be able to open everything. You know? Or at least anything addressed to Mr. Herbert, Baron S. Baron Herbert S. Sinclair. My great uncle. Left me this wonderful estate. Oh boy, how many hallways should we add to tomorrow's drafting pool? How about all of them? Just overwhelm the drafting pool with freaking hallways. You get a hallway. I feel like Oprah out here handing out hallways. We already got 3 hallways. That's 3 additional hallways for tomorrow's drafting pool. On top of the normal one. So that's 4 hallways tomorrow. Let's see how many we have today. Because we might get a few more. Honestly. I don't have any money. Oh my gosh. Oh, what was that? Sam Wilson, thanks for the follow. Jesus, it's been a long time. Haven't gotten that in a while. Whew. A little bit of a heart attack there. Not a big deal. Alright, thanks for the follow. For following, you get to choose where we go next. I will say, though, we don't have any money. And this is the only one going north. I'm on your left. I hope you get that. That's a good joke. It's going pretty good. Got some yard work done. Had a good shower. Streaming, and I still got time for some golf later. So it's been a pretty great day. What room should we go in, Sam? Let me know. Kitchen, even though we don't got money, we're heading south. Alright, here's the kitchen. Where's our paintings? Well, let's check the menu. Let's see, today we've got wood-fired pizza. If we get the furnace, we'll get an additional 10 footsteps. Like I said, I don't got any money. Bacon and eggs. Morning room. I haven't been in the morning room, so maybe we should try to get that. So we get the morning room tomorrow? Maybe. But we gotta get some coins first. Do you think that's a dog? I think that's a cat bowl, but I haven't seen a cat, so I'm not sure. Sorry. Getting some messages here that need to be responded to with haste. We'll use a key. I'm thinking observatory. Get another star. And maybe some extra bonuses. Go to another. I'm going. Sorry, man. Jeez. All right. Let's see what we got. Rooms with 4 doors are more common, and we got an extra diamond. All right. Got to spin some globes. I don't think it does anything, but it's just, you gotta. Puzzle quest for you. This picture relates to this picture in some way so that they share all but one letter. Have you played this? Have you seen this game before? You know how this works? Or is this your first time with Blueprints? Wait, I missed it. There it is. So I'm thinking, even though I think this is more of a spruce or a pine, I think what they're going for here is fire and fir. So the letter for this room would be E. And, oof, East Wing Hall. More doors, We need the doors. We need the doors. Gotta have the doors. Man, we got a lot of hallways in here. That's... I mean, it's the best option. But you have seen streams of this game before. That's awesome. Have you seen anybody get to 46 yet? If so, don't help me. I'll get there. Trust that I will get there. Yeah, that was not great, but it's whatever. Ooh, ivory dice. That'll be helpful. Alright. Moving back north. So far we're all filled up. That's good. Don't like to leave rooms with no ways to get to them. Classroom would be ineffectual. Utility closet could be helpful. So I think we'll do breaker box. I actually do know of a couple ways to get there. But in this game, let's see. So yeah, I don't think I've gotten the basement key, I think twice. But getting through the basement to where I gotta be, I think what I need to find is the pump room. I think that's where I left off, needing to find the pump room. Which means I need the pool. That was rough. I've only got one key, so it's like, do I go for the Great Hall and only be able to go forward, or do I go for the cloister, not knowing how many of them will be locked, but it wipes out all my gems? Great Hall? You thinking Great Hall with one key? Are you sure? Because I'm leaning cloister myself, but if you're really adamant on Great Hall, we'll go Great Hall. Not sure? Okay, I think in that case we're going to go cloister. It's going to wipe out our gems, but with any luck, it'll balance out in the end. Oh. Oh. They need to cut this grass. Oh, what's this?
Mr. Nagula, if you are reading this, it seems the day has finally come, and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Mrs. Babbage.
Well, a token of appreciation. Oh, allowance token. Well, all right. About time we get some money coming in. I have the key card, so this is not a problem, which also means that I should have left the power on. Whoops. Yeah, we're going to go turn the power on and then use the key. Wow, those steps are going down fast, aren't they? Oh well, nothing we can do about that. Except draft some bedrooms. Alright, alright. Keycard system. We'll turn it on, yeah, sure. I love having the keycard system on when I have the keycard. I should have double checked and made sure that I had it. Or didn't have it. Alright. Access granted. Dining room. Tag. Ooh. I don't know what the word is for this one. Shore and tag. 10. Coast. I don't know. Okay, sure. We'll use our last key here. It's a great place for it. Not gonna lie, all these options are bad. I think West Wing Hall is gonna be our best option, though. I mean, what's one more hallway? You know, what's one more hallway? Would have been nice to get a dead end here instead of a bunch of rooms with doors. We'll go gymnasium. Anything on the floor? The bench? No, okay. And then that way's locked, so we gotta go this way. It's locked. So we gotta go back this way. And here we go. Well, nursery's nice, but I don't have the gem for it. Or classroom for that matter. So I guess we have to go archives, which is just lovely. This was locked, right? Yeah, great, great, great. Awesome. Awesome. We've got no keys. No gems. Ooh, we got a battery pack, though. Wow. Good thing we got a battery pack. That's so helpful. Or at least we can get through this door. Bummer. I think this day is just about over. Oh, man. Guest bedroom for some more stamina. It's actually interesting how that worked out. I lost half my stamina, and then through one room ended up with more than I started with. So, why not? Why not get the dark room? Sure. Oh no, the lights are out. Locked? Is there a better place to use this key? Yeah, in the cloister. Alright, this one's on you. This door is all you. Unless we've only got one option. And then it's just immaterial. Here you go. Here's our map. Let me know. What do you think? Where should we go? Affiliate. Great question. I actually was just looking at that. I have to acquire 50 followers within I think 28 days. Within a 28-day period. I have to stream. What the heck? I have to stream 7 days out of a month. I've already done 2 today, counting today, but that'll be easy. Stream 8 hours a month. That's also easy for me. And then have an average of 3 concurrent viewers per stream. So really, if you could get a couple more people in here, that'd be fantastic. Right now we're under 2 average. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in here because there's no reason not to. So Coat Check or Great Hall? What are you thinking? I'm thinking Great Hall, and then we just call it a day. Actually, I suppose we can go north of Weight Room, or we still got some doors. They're probably all gonna be locked, but yeah, let's go Great Hall. There's no point even going in because they're all locked. We'll go into Weight Room. I was honestly hoping for some key card doors, because yeah. Oh, we got one. We got a live one. What do you think? Billiard or archived? Sorry. Chat's a little behind. Billiard room. You got it. Alright. Let's see, what's this puzzle going to be now? 11. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 6 minus 1 is 5 times 3. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 10 minus 2 is 8, minus 4 is 4, times 2 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. There we go. And then, yeah, here we go. Locked. We got a key, though. We can use a key. I think we have to go archived, because if we go lavatory, then we're dead-ended, you know? Ooh, we got the bunk room with more keys. Good choice, good choice. Worked out, worked out. Don't steal your brother's airplanes, okay? They never forget about it. All right. Now we need to go back into archives, up into dark room. We're almost out of steps here. There's the antechamber. We're almost there. I think, I don't remember what door, what room opens that door. Left or middle, man? This one's on you, Sam. Left or middle? Alright, if you don't say anything, I'm gonna go left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. Oh, we got the conference hall. Not bad. Not bad at all. Gives us a door. We're still in the game. Man, I feel like archived is the way to go here. It's just, oh, well, I mean, it's not ideal, but we got a gem, which might come in handy later. Oh, and that was my last step. Pfft, gotta call it a day. No choice. That's all right. That was it's not a great day. We didn't really accomplish much there. You know? 4 tomorrow rooms. That's cool. I mean, that's right. We got a mail room, so we'll have a package in the entry hall tomorrow. We had 3 hallways that are gonna put more hallways in our deck for tomorrow. So that's great. Let's go on to day 16. I think day 16. Is that correct? Yes, day 16. And just like last time, we're going to start by going out to the outer room. 1 second here. Have my hands full. Trying to snack and play games, you know. There's only so many hands that we have to use. Maybe I should start having kids and they can start feeding me while I stream. YouTuber I still watch to this day. He actually tested a product that would feed him these little like chicken bite things. Sledgehammer. No chest will remain closed to us. But yeah, I can't remember what the heck it was called. Something 3000. But yeah, like it was like a headset thing that he would wear.
Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance and to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you that I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at the baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage, House Manager.
We went left first last time and it blowed up in our face. Alright. Honestly, closet right off the bat. Dead end, gone. Doesn't exist anymore. Boom. That's big. We're going to get some big monies here. And what's nice about that is I didn't even grab my allowance yet. So that's going to start counting toward that coin purse already. You know what, honestly? Yeah, nursery. Get some steps. We ran out of steps last time. I don't want to do that again. As a house layout, from like, even though I'm not a parent, but as from a parent standpoint, you don't put your kid's bedroom right next to the front door. That's asking for trouble, you know? It's like you wouldn't put a safe outside, would you? The blue box is true. The gems are in the true box. The black box is true. Well, if the blue box is true, then the black box is true, which means the blue box is true, and the gems are in a true box, which means those are both false, because one of them has to be false. So the gems are in the true box. Yeah, got it. Alright. Honestly, I kind of want to avoid the hallways now. I wish we hadn't made that the bonus. Sam, welcome back. It looked like you left for a little while. Um, oof. I'm tempted to do a storeroom. You know, I miss my guy. I miss my guy. Where is he? I know he's in here. There he is. Reggie! So Sam, you might know this. This is actually the illustration for Swimbird. When I first found it, I hadn't read that book, you know? So I just had to make up a name for him, and I called him Reggie. So that's his name now. His name is Reggie. Reggie the Swimbird. That's the grand uncle, Baron Herbert S. Sinclair. And I think that's it for today. I unwittingly did nothing but 3 dead ends. Oh, what a day 16. Oh, man. Wow. That's just fantastic. All right, on to day 17. Woo woo. See, Sam, you left and I lost it. I didn't know what to do without you. Yeah, I don't even know. There was nobody in the chat. I don't really know anybody named Reggie, but I looked at that little penguin and I was like, that's a Reggie right there. What was that penguin's name? The main penguin from Surf's Up. I mean, there was the Z guy, Zeke. There was him, but like the younger dude, the younger penguin that wanted to be like Zeke. What was his name? All I remember is Tank, who was the annoying like showboating guy penguin, and then Chicken Joe. Gotta remember Chicken Joe. But who did it was the penguin Shia LaBeouf voiced for Surf's Up. What was his name, man? Hook me up, Sam. Do the digging. Look that shit up, Jamie. Fuck, man. When we had a podcast going, my buddies would always do that shit to me. You know, because they're both using laptops and I'm on a desktop. So they're like, well, you got more computing power. You can look it up. And I'm like, we all got the same internet, fellas. We all got phones in our pockets. Ooh. Let's be honest. I drafted a lot of dead ends. And I don't think I've been down in the tomb before. Alright. I've played a few games in my time, and I gotta tell you, that candlestick, that's a normal candlestick. But these candlesticks, they do something. See? Normal. Those other ones, they weren't normal. Oh. Well, I mean, considering who is most likely to have most recently been interred, it's the Baron. Simon. So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And all of the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. Well, it's a tomb, of course it looks scary. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of your own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak, and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric, and to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here, within this mausoleum of dreams. And when the day comes to write your own letter to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps, as is tradition. Herbert S. Sinclair. All right, well, what's in here for me besides that letter? Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Oh! Well, well, well. What have we here? Oh, do I need to go to the chapel to see which ones are up and which ones are down? Or do I just need to move them all down? This looks suspicious. Anyway. Ooh, coins. Some of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end.
Or is it?
Who is this? Hello? No letter? Well, that is why you will be forgotten. Anyway. Yeah, I do. See? We need something to light these candles. You don't put matching ruby-encrusted bronze candlesticks in a tomb next to each other if there's no reason to. Yep, so I think that the whole all-down thing isn't the way to go, unless we need to do it to the one in the cloister as well. But I think it's more likely that we need to look at the stained glass in the chapel and note which ones are up and which ones are down. So we need the chapel and the cloister today. We will start with the parlor. Coin purse. Would have liked to have that a little while ago, but with the dead end thing going on, we could quite literally generate a lot of money. Storeroom, sorry man. With the chat delay, it's I'm sorry. The gems are in this box. Maybe try to, can you like, I'll wait here for a minute. Try to like hit live to see if it like catches up. Because you might be like 30 seconds behind live right now. I don't know. It happens to me sometimes. Blue box is true. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. Okay. So these two are both true. then that means this one has to be false. And the gems are in one of these two boxes. But if we assume that both of those are false, this one's true. The gems are in this box. Fuck! Alright. This one's on you. Where we going? Pick it. Storeroom again? You got it. Let me just get my hands free here in just 1 second. Bah. Blah. Apparently I need to contact Illinois Toll because they be texting me saying I owe them money. I'm pretty sure I just added more money to my account and set up automatic withdrawals, but whatever. Reggie. He's my boy. Honestly, Swimbird though, I don't know if have you read that in the other streams you've watched? Swimbird is rough, man. Swimbird is it goes off so well, and then it just goes rough all of a sudden. Right at the end, it's like, what the fuck? This is the message you're trying to send to little kids? It's wild. Spin, spin. 10 stars. Where we have a 10 stars. We don't actually have a 10 stars, so it's going to be a combination of other ones. Let's see what we get. That's the apple. And that's a triangle, so that's 3 steps. And apples are better for us. Nice. Cool, 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 cool. North. Den, yeah, for sure, for sure. Pick it up. It just occurred to me, I should try to light these ones too. But I gotta find a lighter. Hey, there's that chapel. Ideally it'd be going forward. I mean, ideally it'd be going north and west instead of just west and south, but I feel like let's check it out anyway. Alright. So the broom is up. I think that's called a peel. It's like that big spatula thing for pizzas. The peel is up. The pitchfork is up. The riding crop is up. The chimney sweep is up. And the hoe is up. And so is the scepter. Okay. And here's some more of these. Alright, we really gotta find something to light stuff on fire. And I'm not supposed to know what it is, but I know what it is. Damn. Gotta go bedroom there. Gotta. Nothing helpful. Security. Yeah. Makes sense to me. Have we missed anything important? 5 coins. Well, we know where the 5 coins are. They're down in the tomb. We'll get there when we get there, if we get there. If we don't get any reason to go pick up all that money, we're not gonna. Set security level to low. Change offline mode to unlocked. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna set security level to high because we don't have a lot of keys. And assuming that eventually we get either the key card or the breaker box and turn off power, that'll help us because there'll be more key card doors than locked doors. Let's go this way first. Try to get back south eventually. I like secret passage. Alright, pick a color, man. Pick a color. Whatever color you pick, that's what it's going to show us. Either halls, bedrooms, gardens, red rooms, which are stinky, and gold rooms, which are your stores. Pink? I think it's more of a violet, but yeah. That's a bedroom. We all see colors different. It's okay. Well, well, well. I'm feeling boudoir. I don't know about you. Boudoir? Boudoir. Got some dice. No way that just worked. I saw something about dates the other day, and I looked at that picture and thought, December 25th, 1225. Oh, I have never opened this safe. I did not look this up. Promise. Pinky swear. On God. Did not look this up. Have not opened this safe in another world. Wow. There's one of those rubies. This is number 4. I think the other one we had was 7. Daniel. Okay, Daniel. I needed to get a voice.
Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marian's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family, name, nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice as she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the colour of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies, and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel.
So that's actually my dad. Who, I mean, I'm not Simon, but I just made him kind of Irish. Spare room. Best option we got there. So that's my second letter. I wish we could just read them real quick, but that's okay. Admittedly, leveling with you, Sam, I couldn't stop myself from playing this game. So I beat it on another game. I did. I beat it on a different profile. I did. But the thing about it is, just because you inherit the estate doesn't mean you've solved all the riddles. Doesn't mean you know everything there is to know. And that's what I love about this game. That's what I liked about Skyrim. That's what I liked about all of my favorite games, is that no matter how much you achieve, there's almost always something more to achieve. And I think that's just fantastic. I don't know where that broken lever would be. It could be in the storeroom. It's not in the guest bedroom, spare room, boudoir, or secret passage. So it has to be in one of these 6. It's not... I'm pretty sure nothing spawns in the entrance hall. It could be in the parlor. It could be in the storeroom. I don't think it's in the bedroom. I don't think it's in the chapel. It could be in the den. Potentially. I don't think I've ever seen anything spawn in the observatory besides fruit. And it might be in the corridor. But right now, we don't care about that. Right now, we need something to light shit on fire. Library? Library. Sounds good to me. We're gonna go for The History of Orinda by Caleb Manning. And then let's see what we get. Attic is dope. Can't afford it though. I don't want that. I don't want that. Gotta redraw. No other way. Ooh. The vault would be good. We would like the vault. Eventually. Not right now. But eventually we'd like the vault. I can't afford the vault right now. I can't afford the rotunda. And the mirror room is a huge pain in the ass unless you can already get to like... Unless you can guarantee you're going to get to all four sides. It's like a passageway that you have to unlock from each side. It's annoying. I'm going to go for another redraw. Cloister. Again, can't afford it. Aquarium it is. No shovel. Gotta go pantry here. And then, how many steps would I lose if I went back to den? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no. I've already lowered the foundation elevator, but this is how you lower the foundation elevator. Because it starts like above you. And then you have to like lower it a little bit so you can get on it. And then it then it has a lever in it that you can use to go down to the basement. But that doesn't help you if you don't have the basement key. But a little known fact about the basement key: basement doors don't relock. Yeah, man, I really would have liked either one of those. The problem with it was I did not have the I didn't have the gems. I didn't have the gems to afford them. I'm gonna go pool because I feel like sauna and pump room would be good additions to the draft pool today. Even though that does cut off a bunch of rooms, but that's okay. And admittedly, I totally forgot about the bedroom. I shouldn't have done that again, but I wanted to look for that broken lever while I'm back here anyway. There it is. Cool, got that. I don't think we need to go back to the entry hall for anything. And yeah, that's fine, whatever. I got like what? 1, 2. That doesn't count as 3, but I think this does. So yeah, I got like 15 gold just sitting downstairs in the tomb. Can't believe we just got that safe. That's amazing. And I did not need to come back in here because this is a dead end and I went the wrong way entirely. Wow, I'm just burning through those footsteps. Look at me go. I'm a menace. I don't know what I'm doing. Library, aquarium, pantry. Aquarium. Pantry. Apple. Extra delicious today. Gold. Always fantastic. No gems. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me, Sam? Alright, closet. Awesome, thanks. And I got that gem that I needed. And a reroll die that really could have been helpful there. But you know what I don't have, Sam? Do you know what I don't have, Sam? I'm going to let you guess. What do I not have anymore, Sam? You want to see me in the 46 room? Alright. Well, we ain't going anywhere today because we're all out of doors. I know exactly what I need to do to get to the 46th room. But, you know, it's the luck of the draw. And, you know, applying the strategies that the books in the game tell you to imply. Yeah, it was doors. I didn't have any doors. Actually, I did. I had 2 more doors, but I couldn't get to them because I didn't have any doors to the doors. Speaking of well, yeah, that's the key. The well is the key. Tool shed. Both of these are very helpful. Now, looking at this, I feel like it might open up like the breaker box did, you know? But then nothing pops up. There's no filled in hand thing. So, anyway, moving on. Dude, absolutely, man. So what we don't want today is hallways, because hallways are going to muddy the waters. Every hallway we end up adding is one more freaking card that's going to stop us from getting what we actually want. Bedroom. I don't want to go north yet, though. Fuck. Storeroom. Get these dead ends out of the way. Plus, it's a good place to chill. We gotta ask Reggie for some advice. Reggie! What do we gotta do, man? What do we gotta do?
Well, first, man, you're gonna wanna get the pool so we can go swimming, bruh. But once you get the pool, you can get the pump room, man. Okay. And then once you get the pump room, you gotta drain that fountain out front, bro. Yeah. From there, it's all cake. Start with the pool. Check you later, bruh.
Thanks, Reggie. Alright. Reggie gave us some advice. We got the gems to afford it, and both the ways are open. He just loves to swim, man, but he knows things. He's been in this house forever. We don't want den. Here's my thing, right? Anytime you have a door going up against the wall, that's a wasted door. And we don't want to waste any doors. So, patio spreads gems in each room. Absolutely useless right now, because I don't got any gems. But it's going to cost 1, and it's going to give me 1, and an apple. So, worth it. And I already have the shovel. Let's dig some shit. Can you dig it? I think my Nook actually gives me... Yeah, it gives me 1 key. But it was going the wrong way. It was going towards storeroom. That's right. My storeroom gives me 2 keys. I upgraded that with a disc. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go nursery, you know, because we need the footsteps. Yeah. And there's a gem. Awesome. That's 2 gem costing rooms that essentially didn't cost us gems because they had them in it, which is nice. Here we go. We need something good here. Give me the pool. Just give me the pool. That's not the pool. It's not even very cool. It looks like only security is gonna waste a door. So up to you. Do we do spare room or courtyard? Bear in mind, courtyard's gonna cost a gem, of which we only have 2. Spare room or courtyard? What are you thinking? I'm gonna go spare room, and then backtrack because we're getting too far away from rooms that need to be fixed. Nook goes the wrong way, pantry goes the wrong way, kitchen goes the wrong way. Alright, we'll go to the one that's the most useful to us. Waste of a door, but oh well. No extra items. Dang. Corridor. Heck yeah. It's always unlocked. I really appreciate that. I don't care about money right now. You still here, Sam? Sound off. Oh no, man! I'm just streaming for fun. You know, whether I get to affiliate faster is it's whatever, man. I have 2 jobs. I don't need to be making money streaming. Ideally, by just I'm just gonna keep streaming until people like you and other people like you notice that I'm funny and I do good voices sometimes. So, you know, I'm gonna get a face cam again soon. My cheapo camera stopped working reliably, so I was gonna wait and save up and get a nice, really good one, and I know that helps a lot. After that, I mean, it's kind of just playing the old algorithm game of, you know, really eye-catching thumbnails and all this kind of stuff and all that. But no, I don't really have any strategies aside from just streaming games that I enjoy, because that's gonna come through. You know, if I'm having a good time, other people are gonna have a good time. If I'm having a terrible time, doesn't matter how well I can fake it, nobody else is gonna like it. So I'm just gonna keep having fun playing games and try to stay consistent. I think that's the biggest thing about building an audience, is just being consistent. So that's my overall strategy. Have fun and play consistently and stream consistently. So feel free to tell your friends, anybody you think would enjoy this. Let them know where to find me. My YouTube's the same name, by the way. I will say there's some fitness dude, and his thing is like the story of Jedediah, which is like I guess I haven't really looked into it, but I'm the Jedediah. So look up that on YouTube. You might find it. The algorithm might fuck me on it, but who knows? Oof. Well. Ah, man. It's like one of those. Ah, man. Oof. I'm gonna have to go security here. Well, I haven't missed anything. I guess we can set those security stuff. Wait. Do we have the key card? We don't have the key card. That's important. Also, thank you, by the way, for seeing a potential. I appreciate that. Key card system. Hi. Unlocked. Alright, exit. We want a dead end here. Like closet. Perfect, thank you. Ooh, a dice and a key. Sounds good to me. I could go back through the chapel and get this spot here, but I think instead I'm going to go courtyard, try to go this way down through foundation to get that, so I don't have to lose more money in the chapel. Den, we need the gem. No chest. Shame. Oh, yes. Oh, man. Yeah, rumpus room all the way. Have you been in the rumpus room, Sam? I need you to tell me if you've been in the rumpus room. Have you seen somebody in the rumpus room? I need you to let me know. Have you been in the rumpus room before? Coat, cot, A. Let me know, Sam. Let me know. I want either a dead end or, yeah, pantry. That works. Nope. Alright, we need to get a hype train going. We gotta get a hype train going right now, Sam. Have you been in the rumpus room? Actually, do I have a shovel? I have a shovel. I'm gonna dig this up. It's very important. Have you been in the rumpus room before? No, never? Oh, man. You ready for this? You're not ready for this. You better be ready. You gotta get ready. Get ready. Oh my god. This is one of my favorite parts of this whole game. Here we go. Here we go.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. Genuine reaction, Sam. How dope was that? Scale of 1 to 10. Give Alzada a rating. Alright, so the envelopes stay in the saves, and the gems replenish. That's the nice thing about this house. The money, you know, it just seems to always show up. Like, where does it come from? We got 3 dice, let's use them. I'm gonna do code check. And I'm gonna leave my broken lever. Well, like I said, man, I got 2 other jobs, so it kind of depends on when I'm free. What I'm trying to do is like Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Today is, you know, it's Good Friday, so I don't have work today. So it was, you know, fortunate that I could just hop on. But yeah, I'm trying to do like either Wednesday, Sunday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Sunday I'm gonna try to do in the morning. Obviously, this Sunday I'm not gonna be able to because we're gonna have like Easter stuff to do. But Sunday morning I want to do because I have a couple guys that used to watch me back in the day that they're in the UK, so they can't really tune in when I do it like after work because it's like 1:30 in the morning there, you know. All right. We still have the door in the spare room we should actually go back to. So I'm thinking we need more gems. We have a good amount of keys, but realistically we don't have a key card and we have a lockpick set, so we don't really need the keys, honestly. I say we dead end here at Breaker Box. Yeah, man, and check out the YouTube. You can see my past videos. There's only one day that I didn't record, and that's because I hit save and continue and then closed it, and it counted that as a day. So nothing happened on that day. But if you watch the video, the next video, it's like I unlocked a lot of stuff, and partially that was, you know, luck of the draw, but a lot of that also was, well, hey, I figured it out in my other game because I couldn't resist, and that's what happened. Anyway, we want to turn garage on, gymnasium off, dark room will cycle, but it doesn't matter because it'll flick off anyway as soon as we draft it. I think we want tool shed today. which means we don't have, yeah, we want a tool shed, so we don't have protection from the red rooms. That door is broke. Rumpus. Nah, it'll be cheaper to go courtyard security. No, sorry, courtyard, chapel, corridor, bedroom. Man, we gotta go all the way back. Ouch. Yeah. Wait. Garage was good, but I think with the lockpick kit and the 5 keys we have, it'll be more beneficial to have the key cards taken care of. You know, we don't wanna get to end game and then not have a key card or a way to turn off the doors. So right now, the only thing standing in our way is gems, in my mind, and we could always use more dice. We need, specifically, what we need is the pool, and then the pump room. Also beneficial would be the metal detector, the magnifying glass, and the workshop. So, but the first thing on the list is pool. So if we can get pool that doesn't, you know, dead end, but like a pool that doesn't. Favorite games, Minecraft. I'm definitely gonna stream some Minecraft eventually when I get burnt out on this game. I'm looking at doing GTA 6 when it comes out, but I do know that there's a lot of annoying people that will stream snipe people on GTA 6. Well, on online games like that, MMOs, just to mess with you. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Man, that's a bummer. What do you think? Keycard is one of the rooms. Is in one of the rooms. Have snooker. I don't know the name of this room. Snooker. Is snooker the one with the little marbles? What do you think here? What do you think here, Sam? Nice, nice. I'm thinking dark room, but the idea of running back to the utility closet when we were just there, and then it's like literally all the way back. That's a lot of steps. And I mean, we got the nursery. We can draft more bedrooms, but I'm thinking we go gymnasium and just try not to go through it too many times. Commissary doesn't help us. That would dead end the day. So yeah, I'm thinking gymnasium. Yeah. I was working on a realm with a friend of mine, and unfortunately they had to get rid of their Minecraft. So I can't play with them anymore, but I'm still working on it. It's just, I think it's Minecraft 1.21 Bedrock, but every once in a while I'll play a modded world. I might start a new modded world when I get tired of the realm I'm on now. Parlor for some gems. Thank you. And it goes the right way, which is nice. The gems are on the table behind you. So that's a fucking lie. The gems are in this box. I wish I could say I could trust you. I might be able to, because that one's a lie, which means you might be the truth. What's this one say? Jesus. Every statement claiming where the gems are is false. The gems are in the blue box. First of all, you got 2 statements, which is stupid. There's only supposed to be 3 statements. But what you're saying here is that I hate this, and this is what happens when you put two statements on the same box, when it has to either be true or false. If every statement claiming where the gems are is false, then this statement is false, which makes that statement true. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's stupid. What we can assume here is that this statement is true, and this one is false, which means this box is false. And that one's definitely fucking lying. But wait. every statement claiming where the gems are is false. If that's true, then this one can't be true because it has that statement. I'm going to double check the rules. Alright. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other two boxes are always empty. Okay. What that means is that no box... It does say statements, right? So, it's okay to have statements. But they're either both true or both false. Period. So that means these are both false. And that's a lie. That's a straight up lie. So the gems are in this box. God. Some of these I can tell they're trying to be hard and they end up stupid easy. But some of them, it's like... It's when they start bending the rules, you know? That's when it's like hard to parse. I'm gonna go library. If you do check out my YouTube, check out the tunnel video. I think I went from like where this corridor is all the way up in tunnels. It was hilarious. That's when I found out. Don't matter very much if you get to the anteroom. You gotta open the anteroom doors first. We don't care about the anteroom today. Not right now. We're trying to get the fountain emptied. Like Reggie told us. Yeah, my Instagram, I know what it is in theory, but I always have to double check because I can't remember if there's a number or not. Yeah, so it's I'll put it in the chat here. Bloop. Just don't spam me. Hold on, I put it in the wrong chat. It's weird that my Twitch is connected to my Streamlabs, but I can't just chat from it. There you go. There it is. Alright, back to the History of Orinda by Caleb Manning. This book has been censored. The day is November 24th, 1993. I still can't decide if that's the today or the day that I requested it, but anyway. Super freaking redacted. This is the detective. He's talking about, like, he wanted to see the original and figured that if anybody had the original, it'd be Baron Sinclair, but he ended up coming in and getting the redacted copy anyway. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go Great Hall here. It's a waste of doors, but it's okay because what that means is we only have to spend 3 keys. I'm gonna test them all with the lockpick kit. There we go. This is the actual door. We need to keep moving, so we can't do either of these two. We gotta do billiard room. Just give me the room that I want. Alright. One of these 3 doors is a dead end. One of these 3 doors is a little closet with some stuff in it. And the other one is like, it's a little hallway that leads to a dead end. So, we know where that door goes, obviously. So one of these 2 is worthless and the other one has stuff in it. I'm going to wait on it. I'm going to wait on it because I don't really need it right now. It might be an upgrade disc though, so, you know, if we get a metal detector, we'll come back. Appreciate it. There should, I'm going to try to, yeah, I always post the streams on my YouTube. So, I'm going to get, the next time I do a stream, I'm going to make sure I have the YouTube link ready, and I'll make sure to put it in the Twitch description so it's easy. And I'll probably put it on my Twitch. I think it's already on my Twitch page, but I'll double check. 1 plus 4 is 5, minus 4 is 1, times 1 is 1, times 4 is 4. 20 By the way, these get stupid annoying, and they start changing shit on you, and it's so fucking whack. Anyway, 20 minus 15 is 5, times 3 is 15, divided by 15 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4, times 1 is 2, times 2 is 4, times 10 is 40, divided by 8 is 5. Ooh, secret garden key. That's a good one. Oh. This is pool, my dude. Or billiards. You say snooker? Are you from Australia? Not always. I don't think there's always a key card anywhere. I think, I'm trying to think if there's any items that are always in certain rooms. And I don't think there are. Obviously, there's some that, you know, there's like, every item has a set number of rooms that it pops up in. But I don't think there's any, any certain item that always shows up in a certain room. Oh, no, I get there sometimes. Like, it's such a mundane word, but you just can't think of it for a second. I get it, I get it, I get it. Actually, I'm conducting a wedding for a friend of mine, and they sent me a TikTok video, and I could tell it was about the wedding, so I was like, I guess I should probably look at this. Like I said, we're not really trying to get in here, but if we do, might as well have it open, right? So I was like, I better watch this video because it's about the wedding. So I go to open it up, and my TikTok's like, hey, it got offloaded. You got to re-download it. So I re-downloaded it. I watched this video. It was good. I liked it. It makes sense for her situation, and it's cute. It's beautiful. I'm going to do it. I made a note of it. But then I went down to TikTok, swipe fest. You know how it is? Man. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I ended up on a video of this one dude who like does an Eminem impression, and it was like if Eminem ever forgot how to rap, how to rhyme, and it was funny. He like touched a hot coffee pot, and he said it before in his videos, like, that's an awfully hot coffee pot, and he just kept like trying to say something. And it just never worked. Like, it never ended up rhyming. And then his wife from the background is like, that's an awfully hot coffee pot. He's like, don't you ever It was so funny. It was like the same thing. Man. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. It's okay. I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna run all the way back. I'm just gonna... What do you think? This one's on you. You pick one, and we're gonna live with it. Left, middle, right. Pick one, and we're living with it. We got one more door, so it's not the end of the world. Here, there's the map if you want it. Left, middle, right, Sam. Pick it out. Left, middle, or right, Sam? Let me know. Yeah, left, middle, right. This is all I can give you is left, middle, right. I can't see them. We could go back to the utility closet, but I mean, look at this. We're going to go, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, minus 2 because of bedroom, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 steps to get there. 16 steps to get back. That's what, 32 steps? We'd have 8 steps left if we went all the way back. But you said left? No gems? No problem? Fuck you! God damn it, Sam! What the fuck? Oh, dude, worst choice ever. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Could it have been worse? Do you think? Could it have been worse? I don't think so. It almost would have been better to go back to the utility room. Ugh. Ouch. Hey man, you didn't know. You couldn't have known. There's no way. Alright. So let's see. What we're trying to achieve is the pool, pump house, drain the fountain. However, if we get workshop, it'd be handy to have certain things that we could throw together. We have the sledgehammer and the shovel. In order to make the better sledgehammer, we would need the battery pack and the broken lever, which is in coat check, I believe. In order to make the better shovel, I think it's the same two things. Although I don't know how to make, I have not made the better shovel, or know what to use it for. Metal detector and magnifying glass would be good, because then we can light shit on fire. But what we have here are these options. I'm gonna go upgrade this because that's awesome. Looks like they have a couple more, but they won't sell them to me, which is annoying. Anyway, we want a dead end here. Observatory. Let's get some bonuses. We lost a door, but hopefully we'll gain so much more. Five diamonds. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that means we can unlock any room that costs diamonds now. I think 5's the highest cost. Wow, we're just... Look at all these options we have. Tunnel to a closed door. 4 items, though. I think that's the one. Pro Strat, coin purse, then the coins, extra coin, couple of gems. We got all the gems, man, all of them. Yep, back to the East Wing Hall. All right. We know what we need. We know what we need. Alright, anything but bedroom. Office or veranda. I could see it either way. I kind of want to go to office because there's another safe. But I don't know if there's anything in there that'll give us a clue as to what the combo is. But I have established that they're 4 letters, which is nice. Month and day, typically. I mean, yeah, but like, it takes time to stream, time to edit, and then I got work. Plus, it's a hassle. I'll look into it, though. It's a good idea. I'll look into it. To be honest, I was kind of waiting for an audience to just be like, "Hey, I can make this for you. I already made this for you without you asking. Here you go." So now you can't do it because I told you about it. So now you're cut from the running. You can't do it anymore. Office or veranda? Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Office. Alright. We're here. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that in just a second. Turn that on. Bust that open. What do you got? My favorite. One of each. Alright. Upgrade disc. Yes. Yes. Nook. I love the Nook. So we can either have an additional key, bacon and eggs, or you will always draw library when drafting in this room. I'm leaning library, but I'll let you have a vote. What do you think? Alright, there we go. Alright. No dates. T. Night. Nice. We need something to give us a date. When were they married? Where did that car come out? Hey! I think I know where that goes. Also, why does that look like the older sister from Narnia? Or is it just me? There's no dates, man. What's that up there? I feel like I should be able to get that. Huh. Oh well. Oh well. Can't dead end. We need the stuff. Green room in the house. That'd be quite a bit actually. 1, 2. Green room. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. I mean 3. That's 15. Nice. Alright, alright, alright. Ooh. I think this is the end, man. I think this is the end. Because I can't re-roll. And none of these are going the right way. Bummer. I'm actually going to have to take a little break here anyway. So I will be right back. And I'm returned. So, Baronial Manor. Quite nice there, quite nice there. Just sending out more information that I'm streaming. And let's get on to day 19. We know what we need to do. Our boy Reggie told us what needed to be done. Now we just got to do it. Aha, back to live. Also, I think we should have a package. The entry hall steps. But where is it? I don't see any package. Someone's lying to me. Huh. I'm gonna go schoolhouse. Why not? Got a coin. Letters. We read these. We turn the knob. It's on. Can we open that? No, we can't open that. Sorry. More questions about the stream. Alright. Left, forward, or right? Your pick. Let's grab the... No, let's leave the allowance there for now. It's only 2 gold. We'll get there. Alright, left, right, or straight? What we thinking? What we thinking? Thinking left. We'll go Den right off the bat. It's a great one. I'd be okay with this dead ending, but we'll actually go library and hope we get pool right off the bat. That'd be fantastic. And we don't really need to request another book, but Swimbird, just for the sake of having something to look through. Ooh, ballroom this early is kind of dope, actually. So yeah. Now I'll always have 2 gems, period. Clara and Simon. But here's that thing. My name is Simon P. Jones. But that's not me. So who's Simon? Who's this Simon? Who's this guy? An Eclipse Ball, 1952. Is there a safe in here? Can I play the piano? Where's my note sheet? Gotta check the notes. Alright, here we go, here we go. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. Cool. So I think I know where that is. So when we get a shovel, we'll go check it out. The only problem with the ballroom is then you can't really accumulate too many gems, so you can't get like the really expensive stuff, which is kind of annoying, but eh. I like a dead end as much as the next guy, but there's one dead end I like more than the others. Reggie! My guy, my guy, my guy. A penguin. He's the best. We'll do corridor. Yeah, sure. And then, honestly, yeah, I'm gonna go Nook. Because if you always draw the library, and the library always draws discover less common plans when drafting in the library. I've always hated that fucking word. And look at this. So this is the same day. So it's November 25th. Tomorrow's my brother's birthday. You can read this if you want. I'm a dare bird, Reggie. A daring and brave bird. Diving so deep, bird. A ride on the wave, bird. This is not a dare. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth. Wait, no, this isn't how Reggie talks. I'm a dare bird. A daring and brave bird. Diving so deep, bird. A ride on the wave, bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not sea bird. You are not swim bird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. What happened to you, Reggie? Don't listen to these people, man. If you want to dive, dive. It's okay. And if they don't like that jive, then tell them to go away. I don't know. We're gonna go attic here, even though it's a dead end, but it's gonna have like 8 items. That's fantastic. Count them out. 1, 2, sledgehammer, great find. There's that plane. 3, 4, 5, 6, shovel, great find. 8. Is that 8? No, that was 7. I think this is 8. Ooh, dice and coins. Love to see it. I mean, full of dice would have been even better, honestly. Bat. I think that's me. I think that's Simon P. Jones right there. And a much younger Herbert S. Sinclair. Bat and baths. The missing letter is H. Alright, back to the entrance hall. Heading north. Coupon book. Almost missed it. Alright, if we get the broken lever, we can do some stuff with the workshop. Spare room. Yeah. Makes sense there. It's a great spot for a spare room. Not gonna lie. Let's see what we got. Let's redraw. I'm down with security. Have we missed anything? 1 key. I wonder where that could be. Ba-da-da-da. Keycard system, set security level, low, wait, high. Change offline mode to unlocked, confirm, back, exit. Alright. Boiler room. Do I need that right now? No. I needed that some other time. But I'm gonna get it! And let's get this solved up. Boiler room right now. Let's do it. Alright, turn that. Turn that. Turn that. Twice. Oh, 3 times? There we go. Now, we wanna... Oops. All the way back around. There it is. Dang it, missed it again. A little early. Right there. Hey, we got it. Nice. Now we can turn this one on. It's going up to the big boy. Now, first we want it to go that way. Open that. And then we need to go down. And where's the power coming for that? Right there. Okay. Sorry, wrong one. Huh. There we go. And that retracts as soon as it's not giving it any juice. Huh. What does that do? That opens that door. But that door is already open, so that's not an issue. I want this on for a reason. But that reason doesn't matter if we don't get the pump room. Alright? So I'm conflicted. I think what we should do is power the bridge and the big tank, because that's really what we're supposed to be doing anyway. We got power here. This one, it's going that way for some reason. Yeah, to power the elevator. Elevator doesn't matter. Now, they should all be going to the big one. Ah, this one isn't. Alright. That door will close. I'm thinking we send power straight ahead first. Go from there. Oh, man, we don't want weight room. Drawing room. Not ideal. Let's go pantry. And then let's go back to security. Go that way. I'm gonna go dark room. Do we have the utility? We don't have the utility closet. But it does have power, so we still got power getting over there, which is great. I like that. Power doesn't come this way, which is annoying. I'm gonna lose some steps here. Yeah, I am, but it's gonna be okay. Because boom, back to 2 diamonds. I don't think we really need the chapel right now. I don't want to muddy the waters though, so chapel. And admittedly, if we do get the stuff I need to light things on fire, I would want the Oh! Well then. That's an interesting strategy. I like it. I like it a lot. Forget the coins. Who cares about the coins? They'll be gone soon enough anyway, but I'm gonna keep getting gems from the ballroom. And then... Well, let me spin the globe. How annoying is that? See, now we got 5 redraws. So, we're gonna redraw until we get the pool. Hopefully. Or another classroom, but this one's in the wrong orientation. Drawing room would work. It's not ideal, but it would work. We only got 2 redraws left. Let's, you know, we got 2 redraws left. Let's see what we get. Courtyard is not optimal. Boudoir would be okay. I'd really prefer if it connected to foundation. One more. Let's see what we get. Well, that's not ideal. Billiard room it is. Alright, alright, alright. 2. Well, 1 squared is 1, and then 2 squared is... Plus 2 is 3, so it'd be 9. 16, 32, 2. 5, 25, 20, 100, 20. Silver key. That's nice. Hopefully we get to use that here in just 1 second. Not locked. Secret passage. Or bedroom. Bedroom. Oh, look, a key. Nice. Passageway looks good to me. But now I need gems. And I gotta go back to ballroom. Which, you know, it's gonna use a lot of footsteps. We're just gonna have to get more bedrooms. And like I said, forget about the money. We don't need the money. It all goes back to the house. Okay, that goes to foundation. So we got access to foundation. We have to have access to foundation. Kind of. Stop making me. I don't want to add hallways, man. I should really have gone back to pantry and kept going that way. So yeah, let's see if we can get back to pantry from here. Classroom. Let's go. I need the pool, please. Dining room would work. I'd be okay with dining room, but I need the pool. I need the pool. The pool, please. No, I'd like the pool. The pool. Yes. Thank you, sir. We've got the pool. East Wing Hall. Love it, love it, love it. We got the pool. So now we have the sauna and the pump room added to the draft pool. So now we just need to get the pump room. We just need to draw the pump room. Boudoir? Parlor? Parlor will give us some gems. We can always get back to pantry and go down there. But we could also go back to the ballroom and get more gems. Which we should have done, so I could do courtyard and maybe link back up to pantry. But that's alright. We need the gems, and I don't want to go back. Plus, this is a spawn for the magnifying glass and a few other items. The blue box contains the gems. The black box contains the gems. Only one box is true. So, if only one box is true, then both of these are false. I'm gonna guess the white box. Anyway. Yeah, I guess we're going north from the East Wing Hall. I would go back, but we're getting low on steps. I'm gonna go classroom. Yeah. Yeah. For one, it gives us an apple, which is more steps, which we need. And for two, we get to redraft now 8 times, and all we need is the pump room. I'm tempted to do dining room just so we can get the food we need, but really all we need is the pump room. There's the sauna. Let's go! Yes! Alright, pump room. Here we are. We want the fountain to be empty. So, what we're going to do is empty this one into the kitchen. I don't know where it goes in the kitchen, but whatever. We'll find out. Do we have the kitchen right now? I don't think we have the kitchen right now. We'll see. Alright, so the kitchen is as full as it can be. We're going to turn this back to flow state. Not flow state, to static. Let's go to the greenhouse and pump this out. Alright, and we'll turn this one on to that way and hit fountain. Let's go. We got this. And I have a sledgehammer. Blow. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. Alright, so let's do this. And hit pool. And then greenhouse. And then kitchen. I don't know what a full water kitchen looks like, but we're gonna find out today. And then fountain. Fills that one up real quick. And then we switch it. And that fills the rest of that one up all the way. And then the fountain is totally empty. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. Really love it when random people show up and put random trash in my in my stream. I really wish I could just delete those messages, but I guess I can't. All right, well, we're not going to worry about going out to the fountain. Dang, and the way north is blocked by key card, and we haven't yet turned it off. So we gotta backtrack to the hallway over there. Pool's totally full now. Courtyard, heck yeah, love courtyard. Have a key card, please. Oh no, just monies. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate that. I totally need that. Key card? Somebody could have dropped it. Key. No, that makes more sense, yeah. Old shoe? Classic. Alright, alright. Really don't want another hallway, but I mean, there's nothing else I can do. That would be a waste of a classroom. That's a lot of doors that I don't have keys for. I will say this would increase how many draftings I get to do, though. I think it was at 8, now it'll be at 9, which is crazy. Hopefully this one goes to a classroom too. I'm gonna go aquarium because it goes both ways, and I like that. I think we're gonna go workshop. Metal detector. We need the magnifying glass. Classic. What do you want to bet that one's locked too? So let's see. That door's locked. That door's locked. That door has a key card access point. We have to go back to pantry because I think the one in courtyard is also keypad or key card access. Foundation goes nowhere, but passageway goes to bedroom, billiard room, classroom, chapel. We'll dip through ballroom, why not? Because pantry... No, I guess we don't have to go through ballroom to get there, but... Yeah, we might not even make it to the pantry. wasn't supposed to go into Foundation. At least this gives us 1 and then 2. That's nice. And yep, I already ate the apple. Take your freaking coin. Now, realistically, I'd like to pop into Ballroom and get one. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do it. There's not much else to do or go or whatever anyway, so no big deal. How much stuff have we missed? 1 fruit, 1 key, 4 coins, and a hall pass. Hall pass is probably in that last classroom I spawned. The fruit and the coins are in the pantry, and the 1 key is in a room that I drafted very early. And then now that we know we're not going to use the power in the house, I'm going to do a little sneaky thing to see if it works. And I want this to have power, so... Nice. Funny. Funny. Anyway. Like I said, I'm not using the power in the house. Might as well go somewhere where it's useful. Money. Banana. And here we go. Ha. Drawing room. So... realistically, what we need is keys, and we can keep going up here, or the key card, and we can keep going there and there. None of these would help with that, except the breaker box, because then we can just turn the key card system off. Great, it's off, but then here's the problem with that. We have to get back to this room, or this room. And we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So we're going to call it a day. Got to call it a day. But that's all right. It's okay. Because what we're about to do is a big move. Academic House of Cogs. 4 classrooms, library, and 5 mechanical rooms. I had 5 mechanical rooms? Boiler room, pump room, workshop. They might count library, which would be on there twice as 2, so yeah. No. Utility closet is definitely 1. Yeah, so workshop, pump room, that's 2. Utility closet, 3. Security is 4. So where's the 5th? Foundation, maybe? We continue. Alright. So, sometimes the things you do in the house don't reset overnight. Namely, what you do to the pump room, and I believe the boiler room also, but we'll see about that. Oh, look. The coins I tossed in. Oh, the basement door is locked. I need the basement key. Dang it. So now we need to get to the anteroom. Unless, do I have it checked in the coat check? No, I have the broken lever there. Or did I retrieve that? I can't remember. Alright, what are we going to get out here? I'm going to go shelter. Because I want to use the red rooms and not have to worry about them. But I'm not going to waste the steps going in it because I'm pretty sure there's nothing in there for me. Except for that gem. I could get that gem, but I'd have to do the math to figure out what day it is now. And then, again, I'd have to get back there and stuff. Big pain in the butt. What we want to do is get to the antechamber. And to do that, we need keys and gems. Preferably some dice. And a lot of luck. Lots of luck. So, in the spirit of luck, we're going to talk to my main man, Reggie! Yes. Yes, I feel good about the day. We got Reggie early. I wish I could carry him with me, honestly. I might submit feedback on the show. Sorry, on the game, and ask them to include Reggie as a pick-upable thing, as like a good luck charm. But I guess they already have the Lucky Rabbit's foot for that. But maybe just an emotional support drawing. I think we're gonna go observatory. No, we're not gonna go observatory. We're gonna go reading nook. Heck yeah. Yep. Get another key. Alright. We don't really want less common stuff right now. What we want is doors because we have to get to the antechamber. Easiest way to do that is the secret garden key. And then remembering which door we opened and getting to it. So let's hope we get the secret garden key. A couple places we can get it is inside a chest, which we just got a hammer to break open, and the music room, and I think I found it in the closet before. Not today, but sleep mask is helpful. That'll help us with steps, which will probably become an issue if we have to go all the way back to the fountain. So, we continue. West Wing Hall. Sure. Now I'm going to try to make my way back that way. Spare room. Hallway. Hallway. Yeah, hallway. Great. I really wish I could unupgrade that one. Not going to lie to you. Not a fan of that upgrade. In later games, that upgrade is really more of a hindrance than anything else. Bedroom, so we don't dead end here. Nothing handy. Security parlor. Spare room is fantastic, sure. Let's go left up here, because I think we've got a dead end to the south. Yep, kitchen. I like kitchen. What we got? Banana, club sandwich, bacon, and eggs. Well, we don't have enough for anything besides banana. We got wood-fired pizza for dinner. Drawing room. I like that. Drawing room. Yep. Let's do it. Keys, coins, power-ups. Nope. Nope. Observatory, redraw. Guest bedroom. I think this is good because then when we get to the foundation, we can go down and put a dead end there too. I'm trying to conserve all my doors. These hallways are stupid, but it's okay. So yeah, guest bedroom will get some early extra steps and maybe yep, some kind of power up. That's a key. Nice. And we got the extra 5 for the sleeping mask, which we wouldn't have gotten if we didn't go in. Hey! Hey, thanks, Kevin. I don't know. I'm kind of busy, but I'll keep you in mind. But yeah, you've been catching the streams. Where you been watching? Twitch or YouTube or both? Yeah, security. I'm burning through my gems. I hate that, but sometimes it's what you got to do. Haven't left anything behind. That's excellent. Unlocked. Confirm. Back. Exit. Cool. We got, yeah, nursery. I mean, I hate to do it again, but yeah, got to use that last gem. We got some dice though. That's handy. But it's a shame we don't have any gems now. Bummer. Let's head on north and see what we get. Library, less common. Again, we don't really want less common. Don't really want observatory either, honestly. Can't afford it. Oh yeah, we got the shelter, so dark room will have no effect on us today. So watch. Sheltered. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Glad I remember that. Diamond, excellent. Key card, that's disabled? No, it's not. And we don't have a thing either. So that's not great. That's a stopping point. Parlor. I do have plenty of steps, so I think I might go back here after I get these gems. Assuming I solved the puzzle correctly. Alright. The words another box are on another box. So this one is true. This is undoubtedly true. It's not subjective at all. That one is true. The truth is on another box. That's also true. That's true statement, so this has to be a true statement. The gems are in another box. That's false, which means the gems are there. We got them. Hey, we got them. Blah, blah. Nothing on the end tables or the other desk. Sweet. Yeah, go back. We're going back. I'm going back to the corner where I first saw you. Gonna camp in my sleeping bag. I'm not gonna move. Man, I like that song and I like to sing, but I don't want to get copyright struck. I've got some words on cardboard. Got your picture in my head. Asking people, if you see this girl, can you tell her where I am? Live on Twitch, the Jedediah. Oh, man. Alright, there's a door. I'm gonna go through that door. Ha! Okay. Pantry. We have another door to go north over there. So, we'll get some more coin. Get an apple. We're in foundation. Don't have a shovel. Let's go south. Get this. I want this to be a dead end. It's worth redrawing for. Breaker box. Yes. Boom. Off. Dark room. On. Garage off. Gymnasium off. So now we don't want to do gymnasium until we've done 2 other red rooms that we don't want the effects for. So like archive would be great to get. Because I don't care about archive. It's not going to bother me now. It can't hurt me. For that matter, neither can chapel. But in this case, I'm gonna go boudoir. Get these dices. And more steps. We got so many steps. I love it. All the steps. Also, since we're here and I know this combination, I'm gonna grab this gem real quick. And then is this still number 4? Yeah. It'd be weird if they changed, you know? Like, who's popping in my safes and moving my letters around? Alright, alright, alright. One key for each bedroom in your house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys. I'll take 5 keys. Heck yeah. And all these extra steps. That's what's up. There are 12 major keys. That's good to know. 2, 3, 4, 5. Until we meet again, my friend Herbert. I could read that, but it's going to be that time of the day where I got to start thinking about when I'm going to sign off. We've made good progress. We got the fountain drained. All we need now is to get to the antechamber, get the basement key, unlock the door at the bottom of the fountain, and we've essentially gotten to room 46 at that point. Alright, gymnasium. We could draw it here, but with the lights off, it's not going to have an effect anyway. So I would rather save this for after I've used 2 other effects of the sheltering nature. So let's go ahead and we'll do chapel. That one's annoying. And if we do get the burning torch, burning glass or whatever, it'd be nice to have for that. Crap. We don't need the pump room or the sauna, so I'm gonna have to go gymnasium. And there's my 3 shelters, which, watch this, now I'm gonna get archives right off the bat. The one that I wanted to use it for, realistically. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. That's handy, not gonna lie. I'm gonna do billiard room and hope I get the secret garden key. 8, 5, 25 to minus 15, 10, 11, minus 8, 3, 3 squared, 9, 13, minus 10, 3, 3 squared, 9. Just 2 more keys. 2 more regular old keys. Alright. I mean, don't get me wrong, we need the keys, but hallway doors are always unlocked. That's handy. You know, unless I just don't get any more hallways. Library. Don't need the boiler room. Mechanarium would be cool. Aquarium is cool because all those doors will be unlocked. Yes! I love it. Oh, and a shovel. How convenient. Oh yeah, and it's a bedroom, so we get the nursery bonus and the mask bonus. Man, we got so many steps. I don't want to muddy the water. I can't even afford it. I'm gonna let this one dead end. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I mean, it's a gamble, and I don't remember which one goes down. But I feel like it's the only option we really got, you know? Tunnel. It's just the way it has to be. Pebbles, not even worth picking up. Alright, now we're walking back. Double check that we don't miss anything at all. all hallways are going to be unlocked. So if we get the Great Hall, that'd be big. I would indeed like to get the Great Hall. Yep. Uh-huh. What you up to? What y'all doing? Some jimmies? Nope, turnip? Yeah, like I totally need that. Duh. We got plenty of steps. I'm gonna go down the basement real quick. Ding. Going down. Okay, we're in the basement. Sorry, things are getting weird on my end. Nope. I know what I need to do. I know what I have to do. I just don't know if I have the strength to do it. I'm gonna break that fucking wall down one of these days. Bet your butt. Alright. We need the greenhouse in order to get into the antechamber. So we need to go straight up this way and get the greenhouse. Do we have code check? We need to get code check at some point so I can get the broken lever from it. Now, we already have lost and found, so I saw that earlier in the draft pool. There's no point in going that way because we can't do anything from there, from this side right now. So we'll go back up. Alright, we need to go back to parlor and dark room. So, back to pantry. And then down all the way. Yep. We're going all the way down. We left a key somewhere, I believe, but I don't know where. Oh, I've messed up. I need to go this way. And now I'm gonna go for the bacon eggs because I've never been in the morning room, so I feel like they say that if you ever don't know what you're doing, draft a room you never drafted before. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but like, that means there's knowledge that I don't have that I might be able to acquire by just drafting that room. Dining room, we totally don't need it, but it's a good source of doors. And might as well eat it up. And not yet. We don't need it yet. And we might get the furnace, even though I don't want to. Ideally, this would connect with parlor, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Honestly, that was an easy choice. Now we just need the garden, and we're in the antechamber. No, not the garden. We need the greenhouse. Man, It's not even a useful hallway. It's just gonna add another hallway to my draft pool for tomorrow. I hate it. Give me the garden. I mean the greenhouse. No! No, I could do it, but I can't do it. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. If I had one gem, I could do this. If I had one gem, I could get us in the antechamber. One. One gem. That's all I needed. Well, we'll go for the study, I guess. Oh boy, a couple of coins. My favorite. Alright, do any of these plans have a date on them? I just need a date to work with. One little date. One little datey poo. D8. December 8th. Hey! Danny Henderson. How we doing? I just unlocked this safe for the first time. But I'm also out of doors. I got to the antechamber, and I got the greenhouse on this drafting, but I didn't have the gem, so... Whoops. Couldn't do it. But here's that gem I needed. Well, let's see what this letter says. Caleb, okay. So this is the guy who wrote The History of Orinda. December 8th. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up, and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured for the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Until we meet on the shore of White Sands. Caleb. Okay, security locked. Cool. Cool. Yeah, let's add that permanently to the draft pool. Why not? I mean, it's not like I have a hard time getting the ones I want anyway. Hey, nice. I've been loving this game. I hope your friend does too. We're going to call it a day here. And unfortunately, although I'd love to stick around, I think I'm going to call it there. Maybe I could do one more day. I could do one more day. I'll do one more day. One more day. One day more. One day more. One more day. We got this. One more day. I'm going to need your help. You're going to have to help me, Danny. You're going to help me pick some doors out. We drained the fountain. All we need to do now is get to the antechamber and get the basement key. In order to get to the antechamber, we need either the secret garden, the greenhouse, or the great hall. And then we need to get to the door that we opened. First, though, we're going to go and check out the outer building. Yeah, I mean, I tried the demo way back in the day, probably around August or September last year. And I was like, I'm going to spend countless hours in this game. Like, there's no way I'm not gonna. I'm going to go hovel, and it's a risky play, but the key is you just got to build bedrooms like crazy. So if we can get nursery right off the bat, maybe grab a sleep mask if we're lucky, that'd be great. I played some Diablo 4 with my brother. Warzone is, I don't know, the first person shooter area has just gotten a little crowded. And I don't know. Kind of over it. This guy has to spend all day, every day just playing Warzone. It's like, how can I possibly be better than them? Storeroom. Keys and gems. Gotta get them keys and gems. Plus, we got my boy, Reggie. He's the guy. The main man. Alright. Let's see. What's going this way? Nursery. I mean, right off the bat, we just need it. Period. We're not going to worry about getting gems, even though we already have 4. We're not going to do stuff to get gems, because they're useless to us, essentially. In this game. In this run-through. Corridor. Great one, great one. Yeah, man. More people, more better. Tell everybody. You can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. That's a good one. Aloe Black, I'm the man. Good song. Drawing room. Cool. We're burning through steps fast, but we're going to get them back even faster later on. This can dead end at the closet, but let's redraw and see what we get. Bedroom. There we go. There's another 6. I mean 7. Yeah, 5 and then 2. Cost 2 to come in and out, but it's okay. Sure, commissary, why not? Magnifying glass is 2, and the shovel is 3. I feel like we'll get the shovel, find 2 gold in the dirt, come back by the magnifying glass, if we don't find it. I actually want this to be a dead end, but it doesn't look like that's an option. So, I'm going to go for the gold and then buy that magnifying glass real quick. Because, like I said, we don't need the gems at all. They are essentially useless to us right now.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Well, I'm not talking to you now, am I? Stupid Alexa. Alright. Let's see what we get here. We want to go north. Laboratory. Maybe we can get a cool experiment. Hey man, that'd be sick. I'd love that. I'd love to quit one of my 2 jobs so I can just do this more. That'd be pretty fantastic. I'm gonna go with set dice to 2. That's super helpful, and we're gonna be drafting bedrooms anyway, so might as well do that. Boom, bedrooms and dice. I love it. I don't think we have any other. I don't think we have security or anything, so yep, no point in trying to remote access any terminals. That's another thing I haven't solved yet, but I've had yet to get the boiler room next to this one. I mean, it's handy, I guess. And what do we got outside? We got the hovel. So I think we got a lot of doors we can use. I'm gonna drop dark room here, and then effectively just try to avoid its curse by getting the utility room and turning the power back on. Yeah, let's pop out this. No, let's go down, and we gotta do it rank by rank. Hey, nice. Good sire, it has been an extended period of time since we last spoken. Have you been? Dog off. Hey, I mean, hey, I've been good and bad and a little bit in between along the way, but here we are. Yeah, no, Steam, I think it's like 26 something. Not too bad for such a game as this. Yeah, like I told Sam earlier, I actually beat this on my own. Like the second day I got it, because I streamed and then I couldn't help myself, so I played the shit out of it. And now here we are. Anyway, so, and I'm still having just as much fun playing it now, even though I've actually technically beaten it. I'll even play that world, that profile sometimes, just because it's still fun. There's still things to discover and do, and story to unfold. Yeah, you know, I'm not too frilly with the channel. Not too frilly with the channel. I don't got time to frill it up. My Photoshop skills are not that great, so I'm kind of just letting it go. Man, Passageway is a big one, but we kind of need those doors. Ugh. Gulp. One step for each room in the house. That would be a really good one later on. But I think we should just drop it now. I don't believe that's something you can do in this game. There appears to be no fighting mechanics, and I have yet to see any kind of walrus. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe one day somebody will just send me some awesome custom artwork, and I can put it on my channel.
Morajai Box. Fun for the family. Morajai boxes were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island of Morajai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lunchbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. Our traditional Morajai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all four corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ebbed, Morajai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. Easy. Yeah, I still play Minecraft. I've been working on a realm. I think it's going pretty good. I'm pimping a village. Yes, bigger allowance. Love that. Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I get the whole time constraint. I got 2 jobs. Luckily, I don't have one of them today. And then, P.S. They made me change the ending as you predicted. But that's the same ending that we've already read. So that's not the first edition anyway. This is funny. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that. Alright. Herb, the controls for the Foundation elevator are located behind the Foundation wall. Yeah, I know that. I found that out by accident. Alright, where are we going? We're going north. To, this one. And we can get the library from that. Yeah, I think if you scroll up, you might see my Instagram. Feel free to send me a message there with some reference pictures or whatever. And thanks for being interested. Library is going the wrong way. Why are you going the wrong way, library? Hey! I can't believe that worked. It did exactly what I was hoping it would do. Just rotated it.
Alright, I'm gonna go workshop here. I don't think I ever played I might have played Apex on stream once. It was never one I was really big into. Shovel plus compass. Dowsing rod. That's new. What's that do? What does it do? Tell me what it does. While drafting, dowsing rod points toward rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Cool. Security door is locked. And we didn't get the utility room, so we gotta go to dark room and gamble. But at least we can get pointed to one that has more items than normal. Yay. Also, I don't think I've drafted this. I've drafted one bedroom since, and that's why I got those 2 dice. Yeah, that's right. Alright. There's usually something like right here or right there. There probably is. I just can't see it right now. I'd like this to connect to foundation. That'd be pretty fantastic. Just combine a fridge and a yo-yo and make a giant spinning mace of Ultra Mega I mean, that sounds dope. I'd love to do that. It'd be easier for me if you just added my Snapchat, not my Snapchat, my Instagram. If you scroll up in the comments, that way you don't gotta put your handle out here. Mine, mine's already in the wind, so it's not a big deal. Hallway is gonna have more stuff than usual. Cool, I guess. Look, an apple. Lovely. Love an apple. Chapel's gonna have more stuff than normal. Do I care about money right now? Kinda, sorta. I don't care about reconnecting to the dark room, but it would save me some steps down the road. And I don't care about money anyway, but I think West Wing Hall is the way to go. Alright, I'll keep that in mind and I'll probably add you after the stream. We'll say this is my last day, and then I gotta go do other stuff. I don't need to spread gems in other rooms, and I don't have a shovel, so I can't dig anymore. I'm gonna redraw. Yeah, security, I guess. Alright, let's view the inventory. There's one key card. Where's the key card at, huh? Can you tell me where the key card is? Heck yeah, we want all the freaking doors. All the key card doors you can throw at me. Save me the keys. Alright, key card is not in here. I'm not going to open any more doors until I find this freaking key card. Alright. Oh, I know where the fucking key card is. And I can't get to it without opening more doors. Courtyard. I mean, I agree with you. I do. On a personal level, I agree with you. However, I do have to work within the confines of the game. So as much as I believe that I could totally just use my hands to dig that out, it won't let me unless I have an actual shovel. Which is unfortunate, but it's the reality we live in. And there's nothing we can do about it. Or is there? Parlor, huh? I guess we'll go parlor. I don't even want the gems because I can't use them. But we'll get the coin purse, I guess. And yeah, I'm not even gonna do the puzzle. Well, might as well. The white box is true. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. If those two are true, then that one's also true, and they're all true, which we can't do. Facts. Yeah, shovel to the face. That'll stop a lot of people. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. If that's true, the gems are in that box, and that's true, and that one's true. They can't all be true. One of them has to lie. One of them tells the truth. The other one does either one. So this one can be true, and then both of these false. Which is what I think's happening here. Glad I was right. That would have been really awkward if I wasn't. Yep, don't really care about the stars. But I need the utility closet. Man, hey, I think that's it. I think we're done now. I don't think there's any way to progress now. I will say I'm probably not going to ever make the dowsing rod again. That was practically useless. Keycard is either, it's like right here. I'm probably fucking pointing right at it. But I can't get it. This is called Blueprints. It's in the title. Great game. Just came out April 10th, I want to say. April 4th, maybe. I don't know. Not that long. Hasn't been out very long at all. But it's awesome. It's a great game. I love it. I'm just double checking that. Yeah, I can't get through here. Yep, didn't think so. Admittedly, I probably should have looked for the key card, thinking that, you know, maybe it is somewhere else, but I know I'm pretty sure it's right in the dark room where it usually is. If I could get to the foundation, I could go up there, but I can't, so. Yeah, I like it. The way I said it, the way I've said it previously is that it has low graphics of high quality. If that makes sense. Fuck it, I'll do one more. We got too many people in here to not keep going. Yeah, me too. I'm a big fan. Almost like it's almost like Borderlands. Ah, Jigs. It's a little cleaner. It's a little cleaner than Borderlands, but Borderlands is like supposed to be a little messy, 'cause it's messy. What? Is that a velociraptor laughing? Hey, metal detector, what's up? And a sledgehammer. We need the magnifying glass. Broken lever. And a battery pack. We can bust some walls and light some shit on fire. Yeah. I've bought the entire series like twice now, between like Xbox and PC and different accounts and shit. They're great. I love them, but if I can't just download them and play them the next time I feel like it, I'm not gonna buy them again until we get a new one. It needs to be done. Needs to be done. Day 12. Here's why I've been avoiding the observatory. On day 12, you get Draxus the Dread. So I'm not going to look through it, because I don't want Draxus the Dread. I don't want more common. Basically what it does is it makes dead ends more common. So I'm just going to not look at it, and therefore it doesn't exist. Aha! It's just that so every time you go to the observatory, you get a new star. And how many stars are in the sky depend on what you get from the book, right? Well, on day 12, you get Draxus the Dread, which makes dead ends more common. I don't want dead ends to be more common. I don't like dead ends. I like to keep moving. So, I've been avoiding it because I knew it was going to be the 12th star. We'll go for another key. Gems, we do need gems in this one. Last one we didn't need gems because we had the hovel. We needed more steps, but we ran out of spots anyway. Library, I like library. Library. Ooh. I need more money so I can buy more stuff from the bookshop. Yes. Because here we have History of Orinda not edited. That's the first edition, baby. And the drafting strategies are super helpful. But I have them in my other game, so I've already read them. So we're going to wait on that until we got throw it away money, you know? Closet. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Closet. Yes, key card. Like 3 out of the 6 days I've played today have ended because I didn't have the key card or a way to turn off the power. Yeah, here, I'll flip through the book slow for you this time. So, yeah, the North Star, 1 gold, twins, 2 trunks, 3 steps, 1 gem, 4 doors are more common, apples, key, 5 diamonds, dead end rooms are more common. Then it's gonna end up doing like clusters of the smaller ones until we get to 15, and then the same thing until we get to 20, and then Draxus is in there somewhere, and then the same thing after 20 because it ends. But anyway, let's spin some globes and let's go. West Wing Hall, not bad, not bad. What you're saying is I need to skip over all stars and run through walls like I'm the Juggernaut. I mean, I'm not sure how that would work for you, but it might work. Admittedly, I should have solved the puzzle first. But yeah, we're toast. We're dead in the water. That's it. Nowhere to go. We ain't got no more doors. All these keys, all these gems, and no doors. We got Reggie though. Reggie! There is only one true statement. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There are 2 true statements. Yeah, dude, it happens, man. I've gotten a dead end with just these 3. It was ridiculous. It was foolish. It was too late at night. I shouldn't have been playing. Sorry, got some messages to reply to. Can you solve this, bro? Can you solve this? I'm having trouble with this one. There's only one true statement. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There are 2 true statements. If both of these are lying, then this is the only true statement. Right? Hey, we got it. Woo! And now that we got those gems, we'll go nowhere! You know what? You know what it is? We might not have looked at it, we might not have clicked on it, but they were more common today. They were more common. They were. I mean, yeah, of course I'm rich. I have this huge estate. It's mine. Not technically. I haven't finished the inheritance requirements, but yeah, technically it's mine. I think I got 3 fires down there. I got 3 fires down there. One from the mine, one from the apple orchard, and then one from the schoolhouse, I want to say. And I don't have a shovel, but I have a metal detector. That might help. Because I just decoded a message on the sheet music that says, find among the white trees under 2 stones. So it's like right there. But I don't have a shovel. So once again, I'm stopped. This was the date that was on this tree before it got cut down. This one's on, right? Yeah, okay, that turned one of them off. So we turn that back on. Turns it back on. So with the pipe is on, that makes sense. That tracks with modern plumbing. Look at all these gems. If only I could just take them all. Anyway, thanks for being here, y'all. Shit, I think I gotta call it though. It's getting late in the day, and I got stuff to do. So I'm gonna come back out front, take another look at the mansion, the estate. Yeah, I'm trying to do Wednesdays and Sundays, or Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. It's just you know, working with my schedule. There it is, Mount Holly. Episode what, 4 I think now. Jeez, we're going through them. But I'll play again soon, and hopefully we get y'all in here then. Appreciate it. See you next time at Mount Holly.